queen, on the freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. And mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think I'm better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
Welcome to one of the NFL's signature venues, Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, a pair of rivals from the AFC West, between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. On the return, here's Nico Mejia. And he takes the return out of bounds. From the crossroads of America, we're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Indianapolis Colts. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And here we go from Indy. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get in the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, Jones. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Jones trying again now on 2nd and 10. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Taylor trying to run for this first. And he'll get it up to the 44. Time goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a
First down, throw by Jones. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. Down the sideline past the 40. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They pick up 20 yards there. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
at the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Downfield to Warren, he's got it. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. To the air once more. Here's Jones. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the Chiefs' 19-yard line.
Here's Jones to throw. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Colts first down. First down and goal to go.
Taylor will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Offense to the line fast.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Jones.
At the 1-yard line.
The back grabs it. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Badgley on to kick this one away. On the return, here's Nico Remigio. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow! Attack!
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
2 yards to go.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Remember numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this. Mahomes to throw for it. He gets it to Rice. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Throwing again, Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Zaire Franklin. And the Colts take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
Take over first and 10 at their 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Pitch to Taylor. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. It's the Colts, who have it, second and 9. That play clock running low, and Shane Steichen signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Throwing here, Jones. Getting out to his left. And finds Josh Downs. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something, but go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now it's Jones out the play action. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They pass on that long field goal. Would have been 55 yards. They're going for this. Now Jones on 4th down. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal. In a punt, really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's looking deep once again. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Intended target there was Xavier Worthy, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. They're going for it with Mahomes. Forced out to his right. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, it's Jones to throw. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Colts.
Jones on 1st down. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Picked up by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs get the football just short of their 20. That's an interception and return. Offense to the line. And trips right to start out. 1st and 10. It's Mahomes. Deep shot doesn't quite work out. So that's an incomplete pass.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off Zaire Franklin. And the Colts take over at the start of the red zone. He's tackled right at the 20.
7070 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like Pope. And 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home.
Just spend, make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so let's take, don't miss. Pour them all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just flown in.
Up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts. I'll put through north till the voice get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door. I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day, can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state that worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away down Honey Lane. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet.
That's so typical. Body of Adonis, that's so typical. Tell like a god, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, I'm so cynical, so don't cut it out.
Nation. In my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up. She asked me, do I? Right now I'm fresh as hell. Somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back to back. Gang, back to back to back. Feeling me, back to back to back. Back to 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 back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' back to back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' they gon' heat me up, I been trying to keep it cool, these little, they tried to stop it, too late, my finger was already on, call me Shovel Man, she like the way I pull up and I, the 100 times they ask, I be like, I ain't never, all that beating around the bush, homie said with your chest, got a lot of dog on me, know you probably smell it, like my name, Jody, pull up in the vet, go and check the news, Brody heard somebody stretch, in your feelings by the, better get a grill, tired of getting taxed for that, take a trip, I got right here for show up, make everybody dip, went to visit Granny, she say, what's that poking out your heel, I told Brody walk behind so he can catch me if I slip, she begging me to take a sip, first she drove the boat, then she like a ship, first you load it up, then you empty out the I'm not no button, no wrinkled clothes, it ain't no pressing me. I got on Vinci, LV, no night, but I got that check on me. If I swing this from left to right, gon' have to check on your homie. Lil' Brun, I'm known for stopping cars, but they be on go for me.
Get a glimpse when I'm out, it's bad luck. I just put 10 mil in the pen, it made me feel better. The passing out deep, I'm cold with the my little young man, an M on the road, he a scammer. Drippin' money, cloud splash, I'm covered in bells. But I'm clever, vendettas, raw, whatever. I'm a rebel, but better. If I go better. I pour up, I don't measure. I soon I met her. I leveled up, my bread up. I'm fed up, it's pressure. It's gang, you can't hang. We slamming out whoever. I keep it on, get stuck on. It may say my jolly. Got 2 cribs in Alpharetta, they down the street from each other. I know the spot. My little one, he know the laptop. Shorty having Chris Vick, he a vampire. Camping right in front of your house and start up a campfire. I just did my numbers in front of this one, the landslide. Ain't gonna be no good this year, I'm spinning back to back. Any say they want that issue, I'm going 50, and then the got arrogant. My natural habit. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to back to back to back to back to back to back.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm up now, it's an update. I'm a real snob, I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my steak. I'm finna give her a good shot with my case. She want the Mew Mew, she want the EJ. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I finna bend on a band-aid. Thinking I missed, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby, I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil.
It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Giants. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And away we go from East Rutherford. Gunnar Olszewski now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken to Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. One play action with Dart. Hyatt with the grab. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st down, here's Dart. Complete to Hyatt. No one's around him. He's got space. And they are all the way to that red zone.
You know, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, Drew, I love that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Looking inside the red zone. Caught by Theo Johnson. Then he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants take a 6-0 lead right away. That right there, partner, that is not a team who looks like it is a steep underdog. That is exactly the type of start they needed. You've got to imagine being in their old building might be playing a part in it.
Yeah, and we know that home field advantage really benefits the defense more than the offense. As an offense, you just want to do your part. You want to light the fire and let those fans really let their voice be heard. Should benefit their defense immensely.
Gano ready to send this away. On the return, here's Nico Remigio. Things going well so far. And that's out of bounds all the way across the 45, very nearly to midfield.
When you get contributions like that on your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. We'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response. Right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's picked up by the Giants. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but they're off. He's going to be happy as they take over possession. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Here goes Dart to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
On 1st and 10, here's Starks. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. They send a receiver in motion right. Dart gonna throw again. Finding Johnson once more. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Quick one to the outside by Dot. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd down, Chiefs going with a dime. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the red zone now. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. The nose point after is good. And the Giants double their lead to 14. Gano ready to send this away. Mejia with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to Starks. 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's worked his back way this game, but no results yet. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
On the move, hit it right. And that one hits the jet. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Off play action. It's Mahomes. Headed out right. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it.